Ignited by the shocking judgment in the Rodney King case, the Los Angeles Wire broke out on April 29, 1992. As Afro-Americans lashed out against the chronic discrimination they confront in American society. Despite having captured the government's attention to the state of their human rights after the 1965 riots, Afro-American social status had not much improved over the subsequent quarter century. Amidst the looting, arson, and murder that went on for 3 days during the 429 LA riots, Korean-owned store sustained fully 40% of the $1 billion in overall damages. Some analysts have argued that the reason the Korean community's losses were so large was because the media had shifted the target of the riots from Caucasian to Koreans. Prior to the riots, there had been some conflict between Koreans and Afro-American community due to cultural differences. The mainstream media developed this complication between the two communities as a racial conflict so as to divert the fury of Afro-Americans away from Caucasians.
하지만 우리 한국 민족은 고국을 떠나서 이 미국 땅에 새 살림 그리고 괴로움밖에 없었다는 것을 여러분들은 아실 줄 압니다. 노력하는 우리 동포들의
It's something that we must be understanding that our children are watching how we put on this responsibility. I pray that our children learn the wisdom
위한 오인이었습니다.
몇몇 분들의 말씀이 있겠습니다. 먼저 첫 번째
As Afro-Americans, we have had deep pain over these past several days. We want to thank the support of the Latin American community, from the Afro-American community, and we have sent that is not so unlike in our country, and this is our country. We're there, and with this we pray with one heart and all of us these several days. We want to thank the support of the Latin American community, from the Afro-American community, and we have sent that is not so unlike in our country, and this is our country. We're there, and with this we pray with one heart and all of us.
You are producers, directors of violent burning all our beautiful cities to dust. But we will fight you and rise like a phoenix. Brothers, let's fight! Sisters, let's go! We will raise our weapons for justice! We will stand tall for peace! But our weapons are not guns! Our weapons will be
Some of our emotions. I'd like to say a cheer, and then I would like everybody to join me and sing it in 3 times. Hey, King. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Justice for Rodney King. The second one, rebuild, put it down together. Rebuild, put it down together. 2, 3. No looting allowed. No looting allowed. No looting allowed. I think together in Los Angeles, I'd like to call peace.
우리가 이 자리에 많은 힘을 가졌으나 우리는 참고 인내하려고 합니다.
Though we have a multitude here with a lot of power, we are waiting in patience.
미국에 있는 시정부와 주정부와 연방정부에 코리아 내 이 평화를 알려주시기 바랍니다.
We want to tell the United States government that we as Korean Americans are Korean Americans for peace.
지금도 이 코리아타운을 지키는 청년 공기들과 해병대들과 그리고 한인대들을 하나님께서 함께하여 주시기를 바랍니다.
We pray that you will be with our Korean American Emergency Task Force, with the National Guard, with the Police Department, who is protecting the city at this very hour.
모든 행사가 평화적으로 끝난 것을 하나님 앞에 감사합니다.
We want to thank you, Lord, for the peaceful conclusion of all these ceremonies.
The Korean community learned a painful lesson from the LA riot, considered to be the worst suffering of Korean immigrants in 100 years. Koreans learned that in order to survive in the multiracial society of America, we should actively participate in the American mainstream and must a sense of responsibility as members of this society. And must a sense of responsibility as members of this society. The Korean community took the latter riot as an opportunity to bridge the gaps between the first and the second generations of Koreans and to to reconsider our identity within American society. The celebration of the 100th anniversary of Korean immigration has provided an occasion for us to envision a more promising future for our American dreams.